Hello everyone, Jerryactric here, Jerryactric Midnight Movie Review. Tonight we're going to do something a little different. There was a kind of a big studio movie that came out, but I decided tonight that we're going to see something a little different. So I decided to go see Elvis and Nixon. This movie is about a famous photograph that was taken where Elvis is actually shaking hands with Richard Nixon in the Oval Office. Now, this movie was created by Amazon Studios, and it was very good. The main actors in it, we'll talk about them individually. The first one is Michael Shannon. You might know him. One of those guys who, even if you don't know the name, you know the face. He plays Elvis. And it's very hard to play Elvis because everybody's got a Elvis impersonation in their bag. And yes, Gary, everybody does. Everybody can do Elvis. Can I do Elvis? Yes, I can, but I'm not going to do it now. No, I don't think it would add something to the program. Can we try to be professional here? Can we get back to this? Okay? Anyway, so it's very hard to play Elvis, but Michael Shannon does a very good job. He's not trying to do a caricature or what you think Elvis would sound like. He actually just acts like Elvis, and he does a really good job. He presents himself as not a guy who's very flashy, but a guy who, as we've been kind of taught by history, Elvis was kind of used to getting his own way. And he plays the admiration that almost every character in the film has for him because he's Elvis Presley. The second actor is the wonderful, the great Kevin Spacey. He plays Richard Nixon, and he does a bang-up job. Everything from Nixon's mannerisms, how he speaks, he even looks like Nixon. So this movie is about, I was trying to nail down the time, it's kind of like 36 hours. And when Elvis decided that he wanted to become a federal agent at large and wanted a badge, and he thought that the only way he could do that was to meet the president. Elvis wanted to do this because he felt that the drug culture and kind of the counterculture of the 70s was hurting America, and he wanted to help. So that's basically the story. As I said, this is a true story. We have the photographic evidence, and we know that that's why Elvis came to the White House. In supporting roles, you have Elvis's friends, one played by Johnny Knoxville, playing it very calm, especially for him. And there's just a lot of people that you see him, even if only for a few minutes, and you're like, oh my God, that's... On the Nixon side, his two aides, one is played by Colin Hanks, Tom Hanks' son, looking more like his father every day, and Evan Peters, you might know him from the American Horror Story, and Quicksilver in the X-Men movies. This movie is funny. It presents a very absurd situation that Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, met Richard Nixon. And they do play it for laughs. As I said, everybody in this movie is starstruck by Elvis. And they're willing to do anything for him. Women, men, anything, because he's Elvis Presley. We also see kind of a side of Elvis where he felt like he wasn't in control of his life anymore. That everybody was telling him what to do and he was not a kid. I'm not going to tell you how the meeting actually happens. And what happens, because that's kind of the fun of this. But you should go see this movie. It's accurate, but there's a lot of speculation. Because while we do know the basic facts of why this picture took place in this meeting, we don't know exactly what was said. So check this out. It's in theaters right now. I think it's going to be available on Amazon. And no, I'm not going to close with my Elvis impersonation. Gary, stop it. But yeah, go see this. I don't know how long it's going to be in theaters, but it should be on video on demand, or hopefully Amazon will have it on their video service. So, that's it. Very good movie. And this is Jerryactric Midnight Movie Review telling you I stay up late so you don't have to. Gary, what are you doing? Why are you coming up there? We have to read stuff now? When did they put that policy? Gary, this review is kind of going on long. Cue cards? Okay, I'll read them. Just kind of go fast, okay? Amazon Studios did not pay me to do this review. I am not associated with Amazon Studios or in any... Well, that's not true because I'm actually an Amazon Prime member. It's worth every penny. Okay, but no, they did not pay me for this review. They did not force me to make this review. Okay, next card. Come on, faster. Additionally, Cinemark Holding Company did not comp me for my ticket. I bought it. That's true. I went to the theater in Colorado Springs. It's a very good theater. They got the IMAX and everything else. So I was not compensated nor given special treatment doing the Cinemark. Okay, come on, you're fast. So what I'm trying to say is thank you. Thank you very much. You son of a bitch! Gary! That man is so fired.